Skiddaw, a mountain that was surrounded by glaciers in a world of ice. It is the oldest mountain in the district. Just heading to Whitewater Dash, which is at the head of the col there. You've got Dead Crags on the right, and you've got Little Calver and Great Calver on the left, and the Old Dale Hills to my left. So we're looking over to Rockall Crags and Great Cockup behind that. It's a great vantage point on Rockall Crags. Drops really steeply, looking over Whitewater Dash, where we're heading to in a bit. And you'll see in my video earlier in the year, Great Cockup in the snow, and I was on Rockall Crags. So here the path forks, and we take the right hand fork heading to Dash Falls. If you take the left hand path, that takes you to Dash Farm, and it's just a dead end to the farm. You'll see the sign right away via Dash Falls, Skiddaw House to Fellranger. Good morning. So I've parked at Peterhouse Farm, where there's a couple of lay-bys, room for a good number of cars, and walking up the track heading to Whitewater Dash Falls. The heather's out. I'm just going to pan you around. We've got Little Calver and Great Calver up there. You've got Dead Crags up there. And there's Whitewater Dash Falls at the head of this col. And we're going to head along this good track and head above the falls. That's Dash Farm. That's Great Cockup. And that's Binsey. So Dash Farm is actually a holiday let. You can stay there, and it gets pretty booked out for the whole year. It looks beautiful inside. Looked on the website, not actually stayed there, but the actual farm itself is still a working farm. You've got belted Galloway down there, and I think I'm right in saying this, that it's still farmed in the old traditional ways, because they can't get machinery through the gates into the what you class as paddocks, I guess, where the cows are. So it's still actually used in the old traditional methods. weather on it. It's very dramatic, isn't it? Such a cool place. We're just heading up along Dead Crags. Just found a patch of cranberries. Can you see? Look at Dead Crags. I'm heading away from Dead Crags now. So you usually just come up and follow this fence line straight up. I detoured so I could get the view of Dead Crags, but now I've headed away from Dead Crags, aiming for the fence. We're in beautiful heather now. Got the view of Blencathra over to Skiddaw House, and Cumbria Way's over there. So we're just going to head up for the fence now. No denying it, that is one bastard of a steep incline. So you reach this bit of a col where you've got the cairn. You can see the ridge continuing up to Skiddaw. If you're doing Bakestall, you would head off right. Bakestall's over there. I'm going to continue up to Skiddaw. So I'm going to follow the fence line. Look at that, all over the Old Hills, Blencathra, Skiddaw House. Looking very atmospherical up there. It's supposed to rain a bit later on, so I'm hoping I can get up to the summit before and get good visibility, hopefully. Looking back at Bakestall in the foreground on the left, over the Oldale Hills, Knott, Great Calver, Blencathra, Mongrisdale Common. And I think that's South of Fell in the middle. Soul destroying. Still got all that to go up with the fence. You just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Just don't stop. Don't give in. Just put your head down, dig deep. Before you know it, I'll be up to the top of that. One long fence line. Whew, it goes on and on and on, to be honest. Up and up and up. Oh, nearly there. There's Buxton Lake. And that's the ridge going up to Allock Pike. Whew, blowy on here. We're heading up there. I don't mind admitting that I found this tough today. It's been such a long time since I've done a big mountain this high, because I've had issues with my back and sciatica for a few months, so I've been staying off really high mountains. So this will be the first proper high mountain I've done in a while, and yeah, I found it really tough. Last time I did this, I found it a breeze, but I haven't given up. I'm near the top. It'll all be worth it when I get to the summit and get that view. Just look at it behind me, it's just epic. Oh, I see right over to Scotland. That's the Solway, leading to the Irish Sea. the route down to Longside and Allock Pike. That's a fantastic ridge on Allock Pike. Bottomfit Lake, the coast. So we're going to head down there and we're going to cut off along to Sale Howe and then drop down to Skiddaw House where those trees are and go along the track there. Just looking over to Derwentwater and Keswick. We're going to head down the ridge and then head off and detour to the left over to Sale Howe. That's the main path back down Jenkinfold, whatever you call it. We are going to head off left. We've just gone through that gate. We're going to head off left, heading to Sale Howe and Skiddaw House. It's a really lovely route this. This is a very peaceful route. Horse Ridge leading up onto Lonscale Fell from the Glenduramacan Valley, whatever you call it, or Glendurra Valley. That's Sale Howe there, Hump in the foreground that we're heading for. Glencathra in the distance. Carrick Fell lit up by the sun there in the distance, and Great Calver. So that's where we come from. We went all the way up there, up onto Skiddaw, which is now in the cloud. We've just come down that grassy ridge there. So we're now on Sale Howe. We're going to head down from Sale Howe to Skiddaw House. You can now see Skiddaw House where the trees are. That's a youth hostel where you can stay overnight. I think in the winter time they hire it out for large groups, so bear that in mind if you think you're going to stay in there in the winter time. It could be fully booked for a big group. Fantastic, look at this space. It's a fantastic way down from Skiddaw, far from the maddening crowds. We're just near Skiddaw House now, nearly at the track. So that's the Skiddaw House Hostel. Great location, right on the Cumbrian Way. So I just did a really tiny detour just to show you the youth hostel, and when you come down off Fellranger, when you get to the track, you'll turn left. That's the hostel. We've come from Fellranger. We're going to head all the way back on this track, back to Peterhouse Farm. I think it's about another 3 miles. I've done 6 miles already, so it's about a 9-mile route. So that's Skiddaw. We've gone all the way along there, down to Fellranger, which is there, along to Skiddaw House and back along this track. So I'm going to say goodbye. I'm about 2 miles from the car, but I'll be retracing my route from Buxton. I'm nearly there now. And a beautiful day, beautiful walk. The heather is amazing at the moment. Just epic. It's about a 9-mile route, so I'll put a link of the route of a GPX file in the description, and I'll do a detailed route on the map time at the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. See you all soon. Bye. So welcome to Map and Scissor Time, and this is a route to Skiddaw from Peterhouse Farm. So parked here, there's a couple of lay-bys along this road here, room for quite a few cars, one here and one further up near the farm. You head through a gate and you follow the track, which is actually the Cumbria Way, on a really good track all the way along, and you're heading alongside Dash Beck, and you want to aim past Dead Crags. This is quite dramatic here. This is all heather. It's really lovely and pink at the moment, and you're heading for Whitewater Dash Falls, and you're going, the path heads above these. Before you get to the gate, which is here, you want to head up Birkett Edge quite steeply, and I actually veer off a little bit to be right on the edge to get a good view right the way along to Dead Crags, because it is really lovely. And then I kind of just aim back to the fence. Most people will just go straight up the fence, and it's all the way up. That's Buxton there. If you want to do Buxton, you veer off right, not far. all the way back up to Skiddaw. Now, I need to go to another map, so I shall come back in a bit. So, welcome back. I'm on the other map now. So, we were heading up from Bakestall along the fence, all the way up to Skiddaw Man. 931 metres, and there's a trig here. So it's quite a broad ridge. You're walking on shale at the top here. This is all shale along here, and you go along until you get through a gate. Now, if you wanted to, you could go up Little Man, but I'm actually heading on a really peaceful way over to Howe. So there's actually a track just as you come down through this gate here. Sorry, lost myself for a minute. Go through the gate and there's a track immediately left. The main path goes this way. This will take you back down Jenkins Hill. This is the tourist route up to Skiddaw, the main busy path. This is very peaceful. It's a grassy path heading down and up to Howe, 666 metres. And it's all heather along here, and you're aiming for a group of trees, which is Skiddaw House, which is the youth hostel. And you get to a really good track. This is the Cumbria Way. The youth hostel was open, and I haven't been in and witnessed this, but I've been told that you can actually get there's an honesty box, and you can get a drink and a flapjack or a cake if you've put some money in. So anyway, it's not a long detour. It's just very quick, 2 minutes to the hostel, and then you go left along the Cumbria Way on a really good track for another 4 miles. And this is the end of the map. Now this is where we came up. So I shall head back to the other map again. Welcome back for the third time. And this is where we're heading along the Cumbria Way track, heading back to Whitewater Dash Falls. This is the way we went up Birkett Edge. You head back along the Cumbria Way on the really good track back to Peterhouse Farm, where you park the car. So it's about a 10-mile route. I shall put a GPX route as a link in the description, so check that out. You can use that on any mobile device. And as I say, I will also put this route up on my map time as well, which will be coming up shortly. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.